Hello everyone, and today we will just continue our snake game. So last time we did this, I think. So this is our snake game, and I can now control my snake with my arrow keys, and I can also go through myself. So this is what we are going to do now. In today's video we will forbid to cross the snake to cross myself, and also will generate some obstacles and some chickens. And this is game over, but I think we have gone a bit too low, so there is some kind of error, I think, with this other part. So let's start with correcting this error. I think this is so we get new head position. So let's remember from last time. So we got new head position depending on the direction which we are moving. If we are moving in the second direction, it means to the bottom. So I think we should do -1 here. So if a head is the y of the head is greater than this -1, then we return null, because it starts from 0, and also I think here. So let's see. Yeah, that's right, that's correct now. Okay, so a small error from the last time. So let's now try to add some other arrays here. So let's say we will have obstacles, and we will also have chickens. So let's generate those two things. So this is where we generate snake. We push snake, generate stuff. So we will generate obstacles and generate chickens, and I think we will generate just randomly. So we will have some counts, I think. Obstacle count, let's say, I don't know how many obstacles there will be, 30. And chicken count will be, let's say, 5. So here we will generate obstacles, and we will also generate chickens. I think there will be some similarity, but let's just, for now, let's just try to write those functions separately. So function generate obstacles. So this is where we will generate our obstacle count, obstacles array. So obstacles will be again empty array, because this will be called also when we redraw the screen, when we resize the screen. So let's start with an empty array, and no, not 4, but yeah, we have to generate one obstacle by one, and we have to check whether or not the generate position is correct one. So let's see, we will do it inside some kind of loop, and so we will generate x and y position, and if everything is correct, then we will push it in the array. So we will push an object with x and y coordinates, I think, and so this will be random something. So mass floor of random number, a random number from 0 to 1 times x position. So x count, we have x count should be from 0 to about x count minus 1, right? And this is for y, the same thing. And so now how do we check whether or not this position is correct? So this position should not be generated upon the existing something, so upon existing obstacle or upon snake itself. So this is where we have already established the snake array, so we can ask, so while in snake xy or in obstacles, so in this array or in this array. So let's just write it generally, or in more general manner. So in array snake or in array obstacles, right? xy. So if this is in this array or this is in this array, so this means that it is not a correct position, so we will do it, we will randomize it again. So this function now, just a very simple function where we go through the array. So we have array, we have x and y, and we go through the array and we check so if ri x equals to x and y equals to y, it means that it is in array. So return true, return false. Is that right? Yeah, I think it's right. So so if it's in this array or in this array, okay. So this is generate obstacles. So let's just see. Chicken will be later. So let's, this is generate, and then we have to draw those obstacles also. Draw snake here. Now this draw snake. So we have initialized grid, and then on that grid we put the snake, and now we have to put those other things too. Draw snake. The snake will be redrawn after each. So yeah, let's just put everything else, or draw obstacles, draw chicken. Yeah, well, okay, let's say draw obstacles, and afterwards also draw chickens, but let's just draw obstacles for now. So draw obstacles will be something like draw snake, just without, so there is between going through the array and filling something. So let's copy the whole of it and draw obstacles, and so we don't have to do anything special with this first thing. So begin path, fill style, let's say red for obstacles, and we go through the obstacles array, and we fill the rectangle obstacles, x times size, y times size, and we fill it. Okay, so let's see. Nothing. So let's see what's in our console. Some kind of errors. No, not errors. So let's see. Generate obstacles is called here. And generate stuff, generate obstacles, and then draw obstacles. So generate obstacles starts with that one and pushes something in, and let's just see whether or not the array has been generated. Obstacles. Yeah, we have an array, we have only one object there. Why so? Generate obstacles. Okay. Okay, so we generate one object. Okay, that's right. Yeah. Oh well, then actually we have to put this in a for loop then. So we do it obstacle count times. So let's say we have a variable I and we do it like that. Obstacle count times, right? Okay, yeah, we have obstacles. Nice thing, but something goes wrong when we start moving it, because we redraw something, I think, and regenerate stuff is not called but just draw snake, right? Where is our moving action? So button click, redraw. And what does this redraw do? It draws grid and it draws just snake afterwards, not the whole stuff. Draw grid. Draw grid is from our grid, right? Clear rectangle, so it starts with clearing, yes. So actually what we need is not just draw snake, but I think we'll just put everything in here. So we will not create a separate for obstacles, a separate function, but let's just do it here, and it will be not draw snake but draw everything. So draw snake, draw everything, and where it was also here, draw everything. So draw obstacles is now obsolete. So let's see. Right, cool. And now we can go through those obstacles. Okay, so now chickens. So we have our generate obstacles. So now let's generate chickens. So chickens will be generated in the same manner, right? It's the only exception that there will be chicken count. Okay, this is our chickens array, and maybe we can also write a more general function for this. Oh no, so here we go to check also now whether it's in the snake array, or it's in obstacles array, or it's in chicken array. So yeah, so we don't generate chickens one upon another, on top of another. So this is how we generate chickens, and now we want to draw everything, so we also want to draw those chickens. So begin path and fill, and here will be some chickens, yellow, let's say. Obstacles, chickens. Oh. And that's it for a chicken, right? Oh yeah, we have some chickens, some yellow cool chickens, and I can only see 4 of them. Why is there just 4 of them, not 5? And also maybe those obstacles are not 30 but 29. So what's wrong with that? So we go through the chicken count times, which is 5, and here we generate, so 5 times happens this pushing action now. Well, and afterwards, when we have generated, draw everything, chicken's length. Oh, from 1, okay. So we have to go from 0, of course. This is just a copy paste error from snake, because the snake we handled the head separately. So let's see. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yay! And now we can collect them, but we will just go through them for now. So let's now correct those collisions. So we have to do something when it collides with obstacles, when it collides with chicken, and when it collides with itself, the snake. So now get new head position. It will be here, somewhere here. So we will return 0 if something is wrong, if we have reached the border, and so afterwards, when checking all the borders, we have to check the obstacles and the snake itself and the chickens. So let's start with the snake itself. So we had this in array, so we will use this in array thing. I think, yeah. So if the new head x and y position is in array, in array snake, new position of head x and y, then we will also return just null, I think so, and then it will mean that the game has been ended. So let's see, yep, and we press bottom arrow, so game over, that's right. And if we just go somewhere, now press right, the same thing, yeah, cool. Now also the same thing about obstacles. I think if in array obstacles, then the same action. So let's just go, oh yay, cool, that's it, game over. But for chicken there will be something else. So if we go through the chicken, then the snake must elongate itself, so we have to push a new element inside the snake array. So this will not be here, new head position, this will be here where we call the head position. Now if not head, then game over. And now we have to check whether or not we have reached the position of some chicken. How do we check it? We have to delete this chicken from the chicken array and remove it from the grid. So I can check it here. I think if in array chickens, head x and y, then we will do that thing. We will remove the element from the chicken array. Which element? This element, but which is this element? In order we don't know, so let's just create some function remove element, something like that, from chicken's array head x and head y, so it will be removed, and afterwards we have to push something in the snake. Have to push, and what we will we will push this this element will be pushed as the last element, yeah. So there will be reorganizing of all the elements and the final element. So x will be which is currently the last element, I think, snake length minus 1x will be x, and currently the last element y. So this will be pushed to the snake. And now remove element. Array x and y, and we just go through the array r length, and if so x is x and ry equals y. So how do we remove this element? There was some splice or something for removing element. I think splice, and one element must be removed from the ith position. So let's just try position I, element count 1. Could it be so? Let's see. So now check chicken. Oh no, something's wrong. Something is clearly wrong. Length minus 1 is undefined. 109. Length, snake length. Snake length. What? What's happening? Okay, let's see. So we did go through the thing, and we did increase our snake, but we did not remove it. We did not remove the chicken. Why? Remove element. So remove element is not working correctly, I think. We remove element here, so let's just maybe put again the array out, chickens array before and after removing. So let's see what happens here. So we go to the chicken, and we have an array of 5 and an array of 5 still. Well, so removing of the element has not been done here. So head x and head y, is it even correctly? Is those positions correct? So this is got from here, So maybe let's just write it all in one place, so to be more correct. So let's say we check here if in array chickens the head, we don't need to return now, but we have to provide this thing which we wrote down here. So remove element and push. So did not we remove this element of push? Actually, we don't have to provide anything for this push. We just push one element, and afterwards we will reorganize this thing here. The position of the element will be specified here, yeah. So the last element will just push one element. So remove element from chickens. If in array, we remove it from the array, and here we don't have to do anything actually. So, but still, I don't think it will solve our problem here. Yeah, it doesn't solve anything. So let's see. Alright, so our x means nothing, our number I, of course, x, and our y, y. So let's see. Yay, we removed this chicken. So let's just collect. So the snake has grown a little bit bigger, and now even more bigger. That's right, cool, very cool. And that was the last. And now actually we have to end the game because the last chicken has been collected. So what we want to do is now end the game just like we ended it here. So here we ended the game because something wrong had happened. And now if all the chickens have been collected, so it means that chickens array is now empty. If chickens array length equals 0, it also means the same thing, that we must just return from here, and we print out something, for example, yoo-hoo, you won, clear interval. Okay, so now we collect everything and we have won the game, right? So now it's starting to look like a normal game. Yay, cool, yoo-hoo, you won. That's right. So I think it's enough for today. So we have added obstacles, we have added chicken, we have added the thing about the snake, that it can't cross itself also, it can't cross obstacles, it can't just cross chickens, it eats them, and that's it for today. Yeah, so nice work. So for the next time we have now to figure out some measure, how we will measure our result. Maybe there will be some score, or we can now actually count the moves, and the less the moves are for collecting all the chickens, the better the score. So yeah, this will be for the next time. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching how I program here, and I hope you have learned maybe something, or maybe you have done it along with me. And stay tuned to my channel, subscribe to it, and see you soon. Bye.